Guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Elobo here today, and today we're going to be ranking every single brawler based on how much skill they take. And we're going to be doing this in tier list, which means that S tier means that they take some of the most skill in the game. Well, closer to the F tier means that they don't take any skill at all. Just so you know, this is not how I sound in real life. It's just that I don't have a good mic right now, so with that said, enjoy the video. So, starting off with Shelly, and I don't think she takes much skill. I mean, there's the gadget and all, but I don't think she's too crazy skilled, especially since she's a starting brawler. I guess you have to aim with the gadget, but I'll put her in D tier. For Nita, I'm gonna put her in F tier. She doesn't really take much skill. Most of the time, you're just auto-aiming. Even with Bruce, you just auto-aim it, get him out on the field, and yeah. And for Colt, Colt, we're gonna put him in S tier. He's probably one of the most skilled brawlers in the game. He has such a short, short attack, width, and also, yeah, it's just, so hard to aim with him. And next brawler is Bull, and I'm gonna put him in D tier. I don't know, because he does, you kind of do have to aim the super, but there's nothing about him that takes that much skill. I mean, yeah, he's bad, but just because a brawler is bad, it doesn't mean that it actually takes skill. So I'm gonna put him in D tier, yeah. Brock, I'm gonna put him in B tier, because honestly, it entirely depends on your trophy range. If you play 700 or below, he is going to be extremely easy to push because people don't really know how to dodge at those areas. However, if you go in high trophies, 800, 900, 1000, that is when he becomes really hard to play due to the enemies just being better in those trophy ranges, and they know how to dodge Brock shots really good. And yeah, I think he's extremely hard to aim with in that trophy range. But in lower trophies, he's pretty easy. Alright, next we got El Primo, and I'm gonna put him in the same as Bull, kind of just like Bull, you aim your super and really nothing else to it, you just auto-aim. For Barley, I'm going to put him in C tier. There is the timing of attacks, but his range is actually not that bad, and the attack width is just really big, especially his super. Super, most of the time you either have to auto aim it or you just drag the reticle around a little. Yeah, it's not much. Poco is going in the F tier. He doesn't have amazing range, but at the same time he has such a wide width of his attack that you don't need to aim. I always see people in shorts going how you could aim from the sides to get a little bit more range. Honestly, that's not really a tactic, because there's rarely times where you're not gonna be in their range. And if you aren't in their range, then you just stay back and heal your teammates. Other than that, it's all auto-aiming, and there's no really skill to him whatsoever. Rosa, probably even lower than Poco, because at least Poco you can aim it a little bit or something, but Rosa, it's all buttons. The super, you can't even aim that, it's just a one press button. Gadgets are a press. The attack button, you don't have to aim it at all since it's a short range attack. And overall, she takes absolutely no skill to play. Pretty easy brawler, if you ask me. Alright, next we have Jessie, and I mean, you have to aim her attack, but it's nothing crazy. I'm gonna put her in C tier. Alright, next we have Dynamite, and this entirely depends. If you Yeah, if you're like one of those people that just like camp in the bush and like use a fidget spinner, then you're like down here in F tier. But most people, yeah, you only see those in like low trophy ranges. Most people actually like get up and play Dynamite, so I'm actually putting him in the S tier because even without Dyna Jump, it's like so hard to like time those attacks correctly. Yeah, you need to have really good timing in order to play him well. Dyna Jump just makes him like the most skilled brawler in the game. You know what? I think I'll leave him there for now. Alright, next we got Tick. I'm gonna put him in F tier. Let's be honest. You don't have to aim with him much. I mean, I guess I'll put him in like the top of F tier, but you don't have to aim with him that much. It's pretty easy to hit shots because of how wide the attack is. And nothing is skilled with the super whatsoever, so yeah, he's going in F tier. Next we have 8-Bit. Now I'm actually going to put him, I don't know, B or A tier. I'm going to put him at the top of B tier for right now. Hold up, my bad. Alright, so here's the thing. You have to have really, really good movement in order to play him well. Yeah, like, you gotta know how to juke shots extremely well, because it's slow, like, aim, or, like, not aiming, movement speed, and also, with aiming, it isn't as hard as Colt, but there is some aiming aspect to it. He's not that hard to play in lower trophies, but he is extremely hard to play, like, in solos. But he's actually pretty easy to play in 3v3s, and that you could just hide behind a wall, so I'm gonna put him at the top of B tier for right now. Not in A tier. Rico, God. Remember when Rico was skill for all you OGs out there? Yeah. Rico actually used to be skill, but yeah, now that he has the gadget and the hypercharge, let's be honest, he does not take a lot of skill. You like rarely have to aim with him because usually you're just bouncing his shots off of walls and like cavern churn or something. Super is actually pretty fast, so you don't have to aim much with that either. So I'm gonna put him in maybe top of F tier. Yeah, that's fine with him. Daryl, same thing. He actually did used to be a little bit skill with his super, but yeah, I just don't see the skill now that you have a second super. Like, it allows you to mess up with that super now, because then you can just use a second super and get to the enemy. So I won't put him in like the very, very bottom. I'll put him like below Nita, above Poco. Alright, next we have Penny. I mean, kind of in the same arena as Jesse. Like, you have to aim the shot, but like nothing crazy that takes like a huge amount of skill. So I'm gonna put him, or her. I'm probably gonna put her above Jesse just because like she has a bit longer range. Probably like up here. Okay, next we got Carl. Oh wait, my bad, that's Edgar. Alright, next we have Carl and I mean, there's not a lot to him, because after all, you do auto-aim the super. There is the idea of attacking, but I think he is in, like, a similar ballpark as, like, Penny and Jesse. So I'm gonna put him in the C tier. Alright, next we have Jackie, and Jackie is getting F tier. Probably above Rosa, but still F tier. All you have to do is aim, and yeah, you just like press the gadget, run in, use your super, and then spam the attack button, which honestly does not take any skill at all. Here, let me drag Edgar a little bit, like further in. Alright. Next we have Gus, and again, kind of in the same ballpark as like Penny and Jesse. There's aiming, but then again, his attack is, I don't know if you ever noticed it, it's much bigger than any other sniper, so he's not actually that hard to aim with compared to other snipers. So I'm gonna put him in the bottom of B tier. There is some aspect of aiming, also with that super as well, but nothing that you can't like take on in like a couple games. Alright, next we have Bo. does he take skill? I mean, all you have to do is, like, really aim the reticle of the shot. The super, I guess it is a bit of strategic, like, yeah. I guess the super, you have to be a bit strategic with it in order for it to actually be useful, so probably below 8-bit in the B tier. Alright, next we have M's, and M's, you auto-aim the super, attacks don't take much, you auto-aim gadgets as well too, so probably bottom of D tier. Actually, I'm gonna move Primo, probably above Bull. Alright, Stu, if you would have asked me this, like, a few months ago when he didn't have his hypercharge, I would have said, like, maybe, like, A tier, S tier, but now that he has his hypercharge, it almost feels like, yeah, it kind of did nerf the skill aspect to him, because then you could just, like, dodge all across the map. You don't really have to be strategic with it, but if we're talking about, like, normal Stu, like, gameplay, if you want to be really good with him, he's, like, A tier, maybe even bottom of S tier, but for the average player, I think he'll probably be, like, top B tier now. Yeah, so probably above 8-bit. Yeah, just because of that hypercharge, yeah, you don't have to rely on, like, hitting your shots as much. Say now you have to hit his one shot, and then boom, you have infinite supers for the next 5 seconds. Alright, next we have Piper and, oh god, I remember when Piper was skill as well too. Kind of in the same ballpark as Rico, where, like, she was skill before and then she fell off in terms of skill level. Because, like, let's be honest, there's aiming the shot, but the hypercharge, it, like, sends enemies, like, 5 tiles away. The gadget just pushes them back more. The super, it's charged in 3 hits. And she deals 3,400 damage each shot at max range. Yeah. Probably right here. Definitely not as skilled as she was before. Alright, next we have Pam. Yeah, Pam's honestly kind of average in the meta right now, but I don't think she takes that much skill to play. Yeah. You don't have to aim with her much. It's mainly just kind of auto-aiming. I mean, you could hit some shots with auto-aiming. You won't be, like, super successful, but it works. You don't really have to aim. I guess, like, a little bit strategizing, kind of with the Jesse and Penny turrets that I forgot to mention. So, probably C tier. Frank. Honestly, Frank takes absolutely no skill whatsoever to play. Probably above a Daryl, but yeah, the attack, you don't really have to aim. Super, don't really have to aim that much. Hypercharge, you don't have to aim at all. So maybe, yeah, maybe above Nita too. Alright. Now we got BB. And honestly, I hear people say that BB is no skill all the time, but I feel like there is a lot of movement to her, saying that she's, how do you put it, like, she has, like, a really short range compared to a lot of the, like, the other tanks. Also, she has, like, the least health out of all of them. She doesn't really have, like, a thing to pull people in or, like, stun them. Yeah, so she relies more on movement than any other tank does. So I'm going to put her in the A tier for this one. Also, there's a bit of, like, timing with her, because you could do a lot of damage with that double hit bubble if you could get the timing right. So I'm going to put her in A tier. And next we have B. B, I don't think she takes that much skill, because not only is she really easy to play in low trophies, but there's also the aspect of, like, she has so many slowing mechanics that, like, she could easily just slow people with the super and just auto-aim her way to a free kill. I guess there is some aiming until you get that super. Once you get that super, let's be honest, yeah, you could just auto-aim that and then auto-aim, so probably, yeah, right there. Alright, next we have Nani, and yeah, it doesn't. I would actually say Nani is pretty skilled. Yeah, it takes a lot of skill to play Nani. Because if you ever seen her attack, you will know that, like, not only is it just, like, incredibly weird to aim, but, like, yeah, it's pretty easy to dodge with, like, that huge, like, gap in the shots. For pro players, at least. Also, you have to, like, learn the aspect of controlling, so I would actually, like, controlling peeps, so I would say Nani takes quite a bit of skill. Is she above BB? You know what? I think so. Alright, next we have Griff, and Griff, I don't think he takes much skill. Yeah. Super's pretty easy to aim. Attack, pretty easy to aim. I'll put him in, like, D tier above Primo. Alright. Next is Grom, and honestly, he probably takes, like, some of the most skill in the game. Definitely S tier if you ask me. Probably, no, below Dynamite, but yeah, it's just so hard to hit his shots against pro players. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Yeah, it's just, like, so hard to hit his shots, like, against pro players. Because, like, yeah, you really have to, like, strategize for, like, where you're going to aim the shot in order to, like, encase the enemies in a position to where they can't, like, dodge very well. Which I would say takes a lot of skill, if you ask me. Yeah, he's probably has, like, one of the hardest shots to hit in the game. Bonnie. I'm gonna give her a good B tier. Yeah. Probably above Stu. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Why is it not letting me go? Alright, there we go. Because, like, her super, you have to, like, aim to get her super. Also, there is the movement skills that, like, you kind of have to have with 8-bit as well, yeah. You kind of have to have good movement skills in order to play with her, at least in cannon form. As soon as you get that super, though, you just jump on them and, like, hope that you didn't jump on a brawler that can shred you to pieces. So, yeah, even though she's pretty bad in the meta right now, I would say she does take skill, but not that crazy. Edgar. Alright, so this is just an unpopular take. I'm gonna put him in B tier. Now, but probably, yeah, below him, Brock. Alright, so hear me out before you say, like, Edgar's no skill. Yeah, his like, base ability, like, the attack, the super, pretty easy, if you ask me, but it's just, he is probably one of the most movement-dependent brawlers. Yeah, there's not really much timing with him. There's not really much, I guess there is a bit strategy, but the mostly where he gets his skill from is movement. Because, like, say if you're in, like, honestly, any brawler that outranges you and has, like, a slowing thing, even if they don't have, like, a stunning or, like, a knockback, they could easily just stay away from you and pick at you at long range while you can't do anything. Yeah, so in order to get up to them and in order to, like, get a good super on them, you have to have, like, amazing movement in order to dodge those shots, because even one shot hit on you could be the end if you try to super in. Yeah, like, Edgar gets, like, a lot of hate for being, like, no skill, but I just think that since he has some of the most important movement mechanics in the game, he should get at least B tier. But honestly, the kit isn't that skill, so I'm gonna put him at the bottom of B tier. But he does take a bit of skill to master, at least in my opinion. Alright, next we have Gale. Like, if you say Gale's skill, I don't know, like, what's the skill aspect to him? The shot's super easy to hit, no really movement, or, like, timing or anything. Super, you just auto-aim onto a wall. And gadgets, you just tap to activate, so probably top F tier. Alright, next we have Colette. There's the aiming, super aiming. Nothing crazy though. Maybe at the bottom of B tier. Does she take... Wait. Should I put her at the top of C tier or the bottom of B tier? I think I'll do with the bottom of B tier. Alright, next we have Belle. And Belle I'm probably going to put in definitely high A tier. Now here's the thing with Belle is that I don't know if you've ever seen her shot. She has like one of the thinnest in the game. Yeah, it definitely is hard to hit that shot. Now the hypercharge does make her super like almost like you have to have terrible aim in order to like miss that hyper super. But mostly, yeah, for like most players, the base attacking is just, yeah, it's hard. It definitely is. Saying that every shot does count. Yeah, because with Belle, you have to like pick at the enemies. You have to constantly like just pick at them, like behind walls or anything. Because if you let that damage go, they could just heal up, and then you're really in trouble. Like if it's an Edgar, yeah. So I actually think she does take quite a bit of skill. Alright, next we have Ash. Alright, yeah, the movement mechanic of him just got completely, like, debunked by his hypercharge. And that recent buff to his rage, yeah. He is a very good brawler in the game right now, but unfortunately, he's not skill anymore. Alright, Lola. Lola actually has a pretty wide attack range. It's not that, yeah. Pretty similar to Colt when it comes like damage dealing, but like in a different way because she has a wider cone, faster attack actually. At least I think so. The super cannot be easily wasted. You just, yeah, I guess there's a bit of strategy with that. So probably, yeah, C tier. C tier seems fine. Alright, for Sam, I think he's actually, I think he's in the same margin as Edgar. Yeah, I think I'll put him above. Yeah, he's in the same margin as Edgar when it says, like, movement. Yeah, really movement dependent brawler. You know what, probably not as movement dependent as Edgar, but, like, still a very movement dependent brawler. Yeah, like, every shot against you can count. Like, if you charge them up to, like, knockback or something, then that could be the end of you. So, yeah, I would say Sam definitely does take a bit of skill. In order to play right, at least. Alright, next we have Mandy. And I actually think she's probably, yeah, she's very similar to Belle in the case where hitting your shots is pretty important. Especially that super that can be so easily dodged. Whether it's just jumping over it with a gadget or dodging it, yeah, since she takes that time to, like, charge it up, it's pretty easy to dodge it if you could at least, like, see her using it. Yeah. Now, the fact that she could super you across the map, yeah, I don't think not as skilled as the Belle. But, yeah, I would say she's definitely pretty skilled. Alright, Maisie. Oh, wait, my bad. Wrong one. Alright, and next we have Maisie, and I'm gonna put her in the Probably, yeah. Actually, yeah, I'm put her above Gus. Cause like the thing with her is that she has like one of the hardest attacks to hit, but that is all over as soon as you charge up a super. Yeah, it's really hard for people. Yeah, for Maisie to hit against pro players, but once you get that super, all you have to do is just spam the super button and then spam auto aim, because you're most likely, and you should be using the Tremors star power. Yeah, so it does take some skill to aim, but as soon as you get a super, that skill is out of the question. Alright, next we have Hank, and alright, so he is movement dependent, but I don't think he takes that much skill. Yeah, because usually you're just auto aiming your attacks. I guess there is some strategizing with him. Here, I'm gonna put him probably above Jesse. Alright, next we have Pearl. You auto aim or super. Attack is pretty wide. Probably below Shelly. Alright, next we have Larry and Lori. Same thing, attack is pretty wide. You don't need to aim a lot. Yeah, Larry and Lori, honestly. Top of F tier. With the no skill. Alright, next we have Angelo. Angelo used to be no skill with that, like, 8,800 damage shot. I'll say now, though, he's actually pretty skilled, because he has one of the... Yeah, he definitely does have a small width for a attack. And even though it's very rewarding if you get a shot on, it is also very bad if you miss it, because then you have to charge a whole nother 3 seconds, and if there's water not there, if there's like not water there, or an Edgar jumps on you and you have no more gadgets, then say goodbye. Alright, so next we have Barry. Yeah, I would say same margin as Larry and Lori here. Yeah, honestly, probably exactly the same. Like the super, it's like insanely wide. I mean, if I was gonna judge him off the super, very similar to Bull. So I guess I'll put him like below, probably like around right here. Yeah. Shade, there is movement. Yeah, because he has like a very short range. Which means that if you want to get like close to people to charge up that super, you definitely want movement, but other than that, I don't think it's that hard to play Shade. I'll put him in like the top of D tier. Yeah, or actually maybe like, there's good. Mortis, alright. Another brawler that just like got like nerfed with his skill level by the hypercharge. Yeah, I don't think he takes like an amazing amount of skill anymore as it did before to play him. Yeah, I would say he's probably in the same margin as Stu right here. Yeah, probably a bit more skill. Yeah, same margin as Stu. He's skilled until you charge up the hypercharge. Right, next is Terra. Again, pretty wide attack. Very wide super, actually. Probably same margin as M's. Yeah. Jean has like Jean has one of the widest attacks in the game. Super can be a little bit hard to hit sometimes, but yeah, it's nothing crazy. So I'll put him at the top of D tier. How about that? Max. Ooh, yeah, Max. Now here's the thing, if you just want to like play her brainlessly, then you're not, like you won't really get anywhere with her. Yeah, if you play her like with really good movement skills though, oh my god, she's peak. If you have good movement skills, you will get really rewarded with Max. Yeah, because it's not just about the fast speed. Yeah, you need to know how to use that fast speed to your advantage. So to know how to, like, dodge really good with, like, the timing and everything definitely classifies her as an S tier brawler. I think Dynamite might be a little bit more. No, I'm gonna put, yeah, Max above Colt. Alright, there we go. Alright, next we have Mr. P. He's terrible in the meta, and he takes no skill. I think you can see why, so probably, yeah, F tier right here. Alright, Sprout. He actually is quite hard to aim with. Yeah, but if you could time it well, you could actually do pretty well with him. Yeah, also the timing, like, supers, a little bit of strategy in there with placing supers. So I'm going to put him in, actually, the A tier. Yeah, probably at the bottom of A tier. Alright, next we have Byron. Byron is, I don't know what people are thinking. Byron is not that skill. Alright, I'll put him, like, what? Like, right here. Because, yeah, he has a long range, but why does it seem like his attack is so wide? Yeah, like, the attack, it just seems so wide. Like, honestly, whenever I'm playing, like, Byron, and I have him at, like, 900 trophies, yes, like, whenever I'm playing, like, 5v5 matches with Byron, it is so easy to charge up supers now. Like, he has to get a nerf. Like, come on. But please, Supercell, do not kill him a second time. Alright, so I'll put him, like, yeah, below Penny. You know what, yeah, probably below Piper as well. Alright, next we have Squeak. Pilot Dog Drool with the skill as well. I don't think he takes that much skill. Yeah, his attack, like, let's be real, is like one of the widest in the game. The super, well, yeah, again, one of the widest in the game. Yeah, probably like F tier, like right here. Around there. Alright, Lou. Oh my god, I hate Lou main so much on Hot Zone. Yeah. He's another brawler that, like, if you could hit your shots, it'll be very rewarding. But then again, that rewarding stuff is like, yeah, you need no skill. Once you charge a super and, like, get someone in it, it is, like, so easy to kill them. So I'll put him here. I'll put him, like, above Gus. Below Maisie, though. Actually kind of the same margin as Maisie. He's skill until you get your super. Alright, next we have Ruffs, and there is some aiming, but and timing of your super, but nothing crazy. C tier. Here, let me see. Put him, like, above. Damn it, why is this not working? Hold up, this is like... Yeah, there we go. Alright, so next we have Buzz. Alright, so there is aiming the super. There also is a bit of timing with, like, strategizing, like... yeah, very little. Probably the same margins as, like, Bull or something. Yeah, like D tier around here. Alright, next we have Fang. I would say the shoe is skill. Yeah, like, the only part is, like, charging your super. And once that, like, let's be honest, he's super easy to play after that, so we'll put him in the C tier. Here, let me see. I just realized, look how little brawlers I'm putting in the top tiers compared to the bottom. Alright, next we have Eve. Eve, I think actually she's like B tier on the skill level. yeah, you need to know how to like, how to like block shots with the babies, or like, yeah, I don't really think it's that or that. I would say it's just like the attack. Yeah, the attack. Let's be honest, kind of hard to hit. Yeah, like it's easy to dodge. That's what I'm trying to say. Maybe not too easy, but yeah, I don't know about Eve. I'm gonna put her in the bottom of B tier. Also, since she doesn't have like a knockback or anything, it's super hard to play her against like assassins. So yeah, there is also that to consider. Janet. Is Janet skill? I don't think she's that skill. I mean, there is a, like, the super, you do have to have, like, good movement skills in order to, like, use the bombs correctly on, like, the enemies. So, we'll probably put her in, like, probably below Brock looks the best. Yeah, in B tier. Alright, Otis. There is the aspect of aiming, but not much else when it comes to him. So, we're going to put him in probably, I want to do above Pam, but like below Jessie. Perfect. Alright, next we have Buster. And Buster, you just auto aim. So, I mean, is there no, because you really just put the super in which direction you want. There is a bit of strategizing with the super though, so I guess yeah. Right there. That's fine. Gray. Honestly, he's one that I don't actually think the hypercharge affected his skill level too much. I'm gonna put him in the S tier. He definitely takes some of the most skill in the game just because of his attack and how hard it is to hit. Cause like, yeah, if you play against a like a low trophy lobby, again, it's not that much, but it is a nightmare playing against like high trophy lobbies as like Gray. Yeah, like, if you cannot hit your shots, you are not doing anything. Also, there is a lot of strategy of where the best place would be to put your super. So yeah, I think I'm gonna put him in the S tier. RT, honestly, he is a B tier. Yeah, he's a B tier. Probably like the most balanced when it comes to skill. Or actually, wait, no. Because the gadget does, like, make him a little bit no skill out of line. Yeah, I'm going to put him in the top of C tier. Yeah, because it's really hard to aim with him, but once you get the aiming, like, yeah, like, he is, yeah, like, let's be honest, he's like Jackie up close, but he's like Gray when you're, like, actually, like, aiming. Like, super hard to hit your shot. Alright, next we have Will. I would say Willow was skill until they made her super projectile 3 times larger. So, like, yeah, like, I guess she's with Barley. Like, you have to, like, aim a little bit, but, like, nothing crazy. Yeah, with, like, the slow projectile speed. Yeah, I'll say, yeah, close to Barley. Doug, same thing as Jackie. I'd actually say, yeah, Doug take a little bit more skill or something, I guess. Yeah, virtually the same in saying that, like, he's not, like, yeah, he doesn't take a skill. Because let's be honest, you don't even have to have good movement skills because you have, like, what, 20,000? Yeah, you just have to hope your speed is good enough. And then if they knock you back, well, and at that point it's over. Alright, next we have Chuck. Alright, if you're playing him in Heist, he's like right here. If you are playing him like strategically in like any other game mode though, yeah, he probably takes the most strategizing when it comes to his supers. Yeah, just because like you have to know where to place it in order for your super to actually make a difference in the game. So we're gonna go with B tier. Probably you know, actually I'm gonna move Brock with B up here. Probably more skill than B. I'm gonna move 8-bit above B2, and I'm gonna put Chuck right in the middle between B and Bo. Alright, next we have Charlie. And yeah, I don't think Charlie takes much skill. There is the aiming, but then again, yeah, like nothing crazy that you have to aim with, so like yeah, Cocoon you could just auto aim most of the time. I'll put her at the bottom of C tier. Close to Carl. Miko. I'm gonna actually put him Edgar. Yeah, I'm gonna put him by Edgar. Sam. He's a very movement dependent brawler. If you have good movement, you can and will do well with him. Yeah, like same as Edgar and Sam. Alright, next we have Melody. Melody got her hypercharge. Does that really nerf her skill though? She does have an actually pretty hard attack to hit. And she takes a little bit of strategy with the supers. I'll put her at the very bottom of B tier. Yeah, I think that's fine. Alright, next we have Lily. Lily is no skill, let's be honest. I'm gonna put her maybe right here. Or actually probably even there. That's perfect. Yeah, because let's be honest, you don't have to have movement. You just use a gadget, and then you appear on top of them. Yeah. Also, you just auto aim. Super is very easy to aim. Clancy, not the most skill I've ever seen. I guess surviving until it does take a bit of skill in surviving until you get the higher ranks so you can actually do good. So probably around Otis level right here. Juju. Alright, wait. Next we have Juju, and her I'm gonna put her in B tier. The grass attack probably takes the most skill, saying that since it takes so long in the air, you definitely have to aim it very well in order for it to hit. But ground and water, not the most skill. She could also walk over water, so where did I put her? Yeah, I think right here would do. Yeah, right here. Kind of at RT level. Alright, next we have Mo, and for Mo, I'm gonna put her in D tier. Yeah, that sounds fine, because you don't really have to aim that much. She has a really wide projectile. You know what? Yeah, actually, you don't have to aim with her that much, so probably right here. Yeah, that's good. And the super it's fast enough to where you could just auto aim it. Spike, again, very easy attack to hit, same as Mo. Crow, a bit harder attack, saying that, like, if you really want to get damage off him, you have to, like, aim it in a really awkward way. Also, you have to aim the super, like, just right if you want a lot of damage on it. So, I'm gonna put him in, wait, where did I? Yeah, my bad, hold up. I said my bad. Hold up, no, I want. Or actually, yeah, that's fine. Alright, so yeah, we'll put Crow right there. Alright, next we have Leon, and Leon does not take, like, he doesn't take that much skill. There is, like, yeah, he does have a pretty small aiming reticle. Yeah, like, pretty, like, tiny projectiles. But then again, yeah, if you have good aiming, then you could get to the no skill part of him, which is, of course, his super. However, there is a bit of, like, mechanics to him, like, maybe, like, movement, saying that, like, yeah, you could, like, move your thing, you can move your joystick in order to, like, attack in, like, 3 different ways. So, I'm gonna put him at the very top of C tier. Yeah, probably, yeah, third, alright, he's fine there. Sandy, it's all auto-aiming, yeah, so I think he's, like, Nita level. Probably a little bit more. Amber, I mean, let's be honest, you just hold down the auto-aim button, yeah. Maybe, like, just follow the enemy, but yeah, not much skill. I'll put her at the very bottom of D tier. Alright, next we have Meg. There's no aiming to her whatsoever. Really? There is something skill about her, though, and that's just surviving in that form, in that, like, out of mecha form. Yeah, when you get your mecha destroyed, it is so hard to survive with her. But judging off of how no skill she is in her mecha, I'm not gonna put her that much higher. Probably, like somewhere in the C tier. Below Hank. How about that? Next we have Surge. Absolutely no skill. I'm sorry, Snake Thug, but yeah, let's be honest, Surge does not take much skill. Yeah, mostly you're just auto-aiming your shots and supering. So, maybe above Frank. Yeah, above. Not above Ash, but above Frank. Next we have Chester. Yeah, he doesn't take much skill again. I'm gonna put him in the D tier. Cordelius. I mean, there is a little bit of aiming, actually. So, yeah, maybe not as skill as Chester, saying that you have to, like, aim a bit more with Chester, but I'm gonna put him at the bottom of D tier. Fun fact, that's actually my favorite assassin in the game. Yeah, he's just really fun, in my opinion, even though he's no skill. And we got Kit. I'm gonna put him, like, right here. The aiming reticle is just so wide. Yeah, it's so wide that, yeah, you could aim it, like, 2 tiles away, and it will, like, instantly connect with the enemy. Yeah, I don't get that. Absolutely no skill. But, yeah, let's just put him in F tier. Draco, there is actually a bit of movement. Yeah, there's a lot of movement with Draco, actually. Yeah, just, like, being able to, yeah. Because you have to, like, know and, like, yeah, like, move in order to, like, get that damage to it. saying that it's kind of hard to get the 2,800 on him. I think he's with like Sam, Miko, and Edgar right here. Yeah, bottom right there. Kenji does not take much skill, except at like power 1. Like when people do power 1 Kenji, that is kind of hard. Yeah, that actually is pretty hard. I mean, any power 1 brawler is hard. But yeah, if we're talking about like power 11 mechanics, stuff like that, yeah, I'll put him in like, yeah, D tier, like right at the bottom. Buzz Lightyear, literally kit mains in disguise. Oh, yeah. Why isn't it like not? Yeah. Buzz Lightyear, a literal kit main in disguise. He's in F tier. Meeple, a long range kit main. And Ollie, he's actually not in the game, so hold up. We'll add a row below, and we'll just put like, what? You know, actually new is fine. Cause, yeah, like he's not in the game yet, so I'm not gonna rate him. Alright, so here you guys have it. Here is all of the brawlers ranked from most skill to least skill. You know what? I'm actually gonna I'm gonna make some adjustments first. I'm gonna probably put Brock, around right here. Actually, I think I'll move Brock up into the A tier. It is kind of important to hit shots and, like, yeah, really hard at high trophies, so probably above, Mandy. For 8-bit, I think he's fine. And honestly, if I put, like, movement brawlers, like, right here, that take a lot of movement, but, like, yeah. I'll put BB at, like, the top of them, but, like, yeah. I don't think she's as skilled as I thought. So, we'll put her in B tier. Is there anything else? Probably put Leon, like, below these, like, sniper people, because I think they all take more skill than him. And, yeah, same with Barley. I'm going to put him down. Fang, probably in the middle between them. Juju, like, right here. No, wait, yeah, above Leon. I'm going to move Pam to the bottom of D tier. Or C tier, my bad. Yeah, move Lola up right here. Probably put Clancy above Otis. Buzz. Yeah, probably above there. Probably Griff above Pearl. Other than that, I think that's good. You want me to check the S tier real fast? I think that's good. Yeah, so here you have it. Here is the every brawler based on how skilled they are tier list. Now, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and subscribe if you want to, and check out my other content. I will have new uploads posted like soon. And let me know if you actually want a Power 1 series, because I am thinking about that. But without further ado, thank you guys for watching, and have a good day.